Hey everyone, Avatar Guy here. For those who don't know yet, showings of Avatar Remastered have one of 3 Avatar 2 scenes playing after them. I just got to see one in the cinema and it looked fantastic. It goes without saying, this video will have Avatar 2 spoilers, so this is your warning. I got to watch a mesmerising scene between one of Jake's sons, named Loak, and a giant whale that we know is called a Tulkan. The other 2 scenes are as follows. One with Loak getting scolded by Tonawari, and is dialogue based, and another scene which I've heard looks visually stunning, and is of the Sully children freediving in coral reefs. Before I discuss the scene I saw, I want to say this video won't contain image or videos of the leaked footage, out of respect for Jim and his team. If you want to see it, I highly recommend seeing it in a cinema, or waiting for an official release. So after about a minute of the credits rolling, it cut to black, and then this Avatar 2 scene appeared. And right off the start, I want to say how beautiful the CGI was. The water looked fantastic, and the Tulkan, I couldn't believe it was real. The 3D was also on an entirely different level to what we've just seen in Avatar. I really don't want to spoil it too much or describe the full thing to you, but it was basically Loak meeting this giant whale, or Tulkan, after it had just saved him from some kind of life-threatening situation. One thing that struck me most was that the Tulkan actually communicated, and is obviously heavily inspired by the whales on Earth. I also found it insane that we actually got a point of view shot from the Tulkan's perspective, when everything took on this kind of orangish sheen. I never would have expected that, but I think that it maybe hints more towards James Cameron wanting to show us more of the perspective from nature. The Tulkan had a harpoon in one of its fins, and what I thought was really interesting was that the harpoon didn't look new. It looked like it had been there for a while, or at least the harpoon itself was old, even if it had only recently hit the Tulkan. For me, that seemed to imply that if the harpoon is human, and it sure looked it, they've been hunting the Tulkans for a while, at this stage anyway. My only criticism of the overall scene was that it felt a bit disjointed, like there were scenes that maybe had been cut out, which, if they were too spoilery, it makes sense. Other than that though, I felt the entire scene was amazing. And it gave me really similar vibes to when Jake first flies Bob, his Ikran. And now that James Cameron has complete control, I feel like we're going to be getting a lot more shots that just show the beauty and the nature of Pandora and don't necessarily need to push the plot forward. Overall, I think it was such an amazing experience and a really perfect teaser for what's to come. I'm definitely going to head back to the cinema a few times to see Avatar in its full glory again, and also to see if I can see one of the other preview scenes. If I do manage to catch one, I'll make another video like this. As always, thanks to the Based and Robust Network, and thank you for watching.